What do you think about the rules and penalties for high school athletes if they drink alcohol?
What do I think about the rules regarding high school athletes and if they're drinking alcohol? Actually, to be quite honest with you, I think it's nice that they're consistent, the 2 weeks or 2 events for the first time getting caught. Part of me wants to think that we would be better served if we would just say, you know what, if you get caught, you're done. You're done for the year. Not just the sport, for the rest of the school year. And maybe kids would say, you know what, that's a harsh penalty and I'm not willing to take the chance. But the other side of that coin is if you automatically just exclude people, you take away what they do, what they like, you take away reasons to be connected to the school, and they just go and maybe drink more. So maybe serving the 2-week, 2-event penalty is the best because it does get kids back. But I wish that the penalty out there itself would just be enough to keep kids from doing it. But it's not.
Why do you think it is important for student athletes to avoid using alcohol and other drugs?
Well, statistics have shown that, of course, it doesn't help your performance. It only hurts your performance. It doesn't help brain growth. It doesn't help maturity. It doesn't help a lot of these things that young people need. So it just isn't good. I mean, the statistics continue to show that it is not good for you. It is, you know, it is detrimental to your health. It's habit forming. There really isn't anything that great that comes out of drinking alcohol. You know, at least in exercise, you build muscle mass, you build cardiovascular endurance. Drinking, you don't build anything. You basically tear down.
What do you think is the best way for student athletes to avoid using alcohol?
Best way to, number one is self-discipline, and number two, you hang out with friends who don't drink. Because sooner or later you are who you hang out with. And I use the example of if there were some adults that every day at 10 o'clock go across the street and smoke cigarettes, and I go over there and talk to them, even if I'm not smoking, people are going to drive by and go, well, that's where all the smokers are, even though I'm not a smoker. So the idea of you are who you hang out with. If you hang out with people who don't do homework, sooner or later you're not going to do your homework. If you hang out with people who drink and party, sooner or later you're going to drink and party because you're going to want to fit in. You're not always going to want to be that person on the outside. So you pick good friends. You remember that this is self-discipline, and I'm going to hang out with people who are like myself.
Why do you think the athletes you interviewed is a good role model? Oh, look. Oh.
I think that's it.
Oh,
Okay. I think that's it.